We're in the way of cocktail hour, so we want to get done in an hour. Are we good to start for the... All right. All right, everybody, welcome. This is a great day. Come on in, everybody. Faculty and program directors down here on my right. Everybody else just fill in where you have where there's an availability. So good evening and welcome. My name is David Kuo. I'm the Associate Dean for Graduate Medical Education here at PCOM, and I'm also the MC for this evening's graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, the Board of Trustees, President Jay Feldstein, Provost Ken Veit, Dean Peter Biddy, the volunteer and full-time faculty at PCOM, the GME staff, and myself, I would like to offer congratulations to our graduates, whom we welcome along with their guests to the 100th PCOM Residency Graduation Ceremony. It's 100. The program this evening will include the presentation of the graduates, as well as some very special awards. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the president of PCOM, Dr. Jay Feldstein, for his opening remarks. Dr. Feldstein.
Thank you, David. 100 years of GME, that's pretty good. That works. Because next year we're going to celebrate as an institution 125 years. So you're only 25 years behind us, David.
Exactly. We're working on it.
On behalf of the board, staff, faculty, and students, just want to offer the best congratulations and best of luck in your new venture. You know, we had 3 graduations a couple of weeks ago. This is the 4th, so this is not going to be a long graduation speech. But it's really not an end, it's a beginning. And if you haven't figured that out yet, that medicine is ongoing, you never really stop learning. You never really stop caring. And what I don't want you to forget today is where you came from. Okay, you're all going to go out and be attendings, maybe tomorrow, maybe in 2 months. You're going to have junior residents, you're going to have senior residents, you're going to have medical students. That was you, many of who I handed your diplomas to several years ago. So just don't forget, you're our legacy, your PCOM's legacy. Represent us, make us proud. I know you will. Have a great time tonight. If you've got a vacation, have a great vacation. You earned it. And again, congratulations and best of luck to everyone. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Feldstein. Now it's my pleasure to introduce our provost, Dr. Ken Veit, for his greetings.
Thank you, David. This was always one of the special graduations. Many of you have been with us for 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't even count some of the longer programs that you have been involved with. And I stand in front of you in an incredible sense of awe. And every year I think about what you've gone through for the last couple years to obtain this point in your professional career. How much work went into it? How many nights? How much anxiety? How much worry? How much success? Recognizing that you have achieved so much and are helping people. And I'm amazed of what is created in this room. Along the way, you have been role models for our students. And I say that to you every orientation the other day, is our students do not look at the attendings per se. They look at the residents. They live with the residents. The residents are their role models. How you act is how they're going to act. And you are great role models. I wish you nothing but the best success in your career, whether that's a fellowship coming up or a attending status. Whatever it might be, I just want to thank you for your effort. And again, and our patients thank you too, because you are helping every step of the way. You are helping our patients heal, and nothing can be more satisfactory. So thank you again, and success in your pathway in the future. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Dr. Veit. It's now my pleasure to introduce our new dean, Dr. Peter Biddy, for his greetings. He's, about two weeks into the job? Come on up.
Sorry. Thank you. I'll be very brief, and again, I'm 2 weeks in, so please be kind. But I just want to say thank you, obviously, to you, to your family, to your friends, to the faculty, to the administration, the staff. Without everybody working together, none of this would be possible. And I was kind of racking my brain on what to kind of talk about, so I went back to what I know, kind of. So I went to medicine. And when I thought about that, there's triads of everything. There's Versco triad, Charcot's triad, the unhappy triad. You name it, there's a triad for something. You can't pee, see, or climb a tree. We'll never forget any of those. So ultimately, when I thought about it, I thought, well, what about a resident graduation triad? So for the three things I kind of thought about gratitude. And that's a simple one. It's just a thank you. To be completely honest, I can't thank you enough for what you do. Over 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 1 year, it's been the most tumultuous time of unknown and uncertainty, and you carried us through that. There's a lot of solace in me that I know that when I'm sick or my family's sick, you're the people that we're going to see. And because you've been at PCOM, because you trained here, the skills that you have are going to bring me and my family through those things. So I appreciate that. The second one's a little bit of a warning. It's kind of scary the first time you're out on your own and there's somebody not behind you. You sometimes think oh, should I write for that order? No, you can. And when you think about it, you're never alone because you have the training. You're part of the PCOM family. Your faculty, your friends, your colleagues, and the people that trained you, they're a phone call away. So you've gained all of these new family members that you can call on at any point. And then last but not least, the third one is an invitation to please give back. When you think about it, the people that got you here are the people that trained you. So if you have the opportunity to give back, whether it's to a student, someone shadowing, teaching in residency, any of those things, you're giving back to the future of medicine. And I know with you at the helm, the future of medicine is bright. So thank you so much for inviting me, and congratulations again.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Biddy. Before we present the graduates, I'd like to introduce a highly valued group of individuals without whom the residence fellows could not survive, the GME staff that's right here on my right. So we'll first start with Melanie LaPenta, our GME office manager and institutional coordinator. Melanie. For those of you watching live stream, Sandy Ingram is the program coordinator for our dermatology residency and Mohs fellowship down in Georgia. So Sandy, thank you. We have Angie Marquez, who's our program coordinator for the Orthopedics residency. Angie. And we have Annie Marquez, who's the program coordinator for the Otolaryngology residency. So they're embarrassed. They don't want to stand up. Tay Muhammad is the program coordinator for the general surgery residency. So Tay. Natalie Torres Rios is the program coordinator for the internal medicine residency. Natalie. Christine Wilkinson, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. She's probably watching live stream. So Christine, she's the program coordinator for the transitional year, the plastic surgery fellowship, and the ophtho residency. So thank you, Christine. Mary Wilson, program coordinator for the osteopathic neuromusculoskeletal medicine residency. Mary. Brenda Wolf, Program Coordinator for the Geriatrics and the Hospice and Palliative Care Fellowships. Brenda. And also watching us out on the live stream is Margaret Wilkins, DO, who is our Director of Faculty Development. So, Margaret, thank you for everything you do. I'd also like to recognize the faculty for their time, their enthusiastic teaching, and the dedication to our GME programs. So the faculty that are here, please stand and please be acknowledged. I see Dr. Lunuti's back there, and he didn't stand. Oh, you are standing. Sorry. You can sit down. I had to get that one in there. Sorry. I'm going to get in trouble for that one. All right. And who could forget our directors of medical education and their coordinators at our main teaching hospitals. Drs. Pat Lanuti and Brian Penza and Jeannie McDaniel at Roxborough, and Dr. Simeon Barden and Christine Pryor at Chestnut Hill. So thank you guys for all that you do. All right, and now for the presentation of the graduates. If you'll look at your program, on page 2, we'll start with dermatology. So our dermatology residency is actually based in Roswell, Georgia, and the program director is Marcus Goodman. He has 2 graduates this year. First up is Kevin Pennycook, DO, and he's going to stay on to do the PCOM Mohs Fellowship there down in Georgia. So congratulations, Kevin. And the other graduate is Michael Warren Roberts, DO, who's also going to stay in to do the PCOM Mohs Fellowship. These guys, I guess, like working together. So congratulations, Michael. The Micrographic Surgery and Dermatologic Oncology Fellowship, also known as the Mohs Fellowship, is down in Roswell, Georgia, like I said, and Christopher Buckley, DO, is the program director there. And he has 1 graduate this year, Gabriella Francesca Vasili, DO, who is opening her own practice in Charleston, South Carolina, so a really nice area down there. So congratulations, Gabriella. All right, at this time, I'd like to bring up Michael Cerulovich. Dr. Cerulovich is the program director for the Hospice and Palliative Medicine Fellowship.
Yeah.
Leland here, come on down to the front.
Hi, Leland. I guess you're supposed to come up here, too. They didn't tell me. Wait, are you Leland? Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you. Okay. We're very happy that Leland chose our program for hospice and palliative medicine. We have to thank our colleague Eric Poland, who first recognized that Leland had an interest in maybe pursuing something here. He has been an amazing fellow. He was an amazing student. He was an amazing resident, and he was a success before he even got here. But now that he's here, he's learned some great skills, and he's only going to be better. We're really, really happy to have Leland here. We're sad that he's leaving, but we're happy that he's going to Lehigh Valley, one of an excellent, excellent hospice and palliative care medicine program here on the East Coast. So, Leland, congratulations.
Thank you.
No speech, buddy, no speech. We're trying to keep it to an hour. All right. Can I have the internal medicine residents come on down to the front here on our left? And I invite Drs. Parenti, the program director, and Dr. Penza, the associate program director, to come on up to the podium.
Congratulations to all of the graduating residents. Welcome to their families and friends that are here tonight. I'm very happy to introduce our internal medicine residency class for this year. They've been an outstanding group of physicians working through really difficult times. In their 3 years of training here at PCOM, they took on the stress and strain of a new institution introduced into the residency. They began their training at the height of a global pandemic, at times with limited hospital resources. Many even got the illness, and yet they worked through the crisis. They remained positive, resilient, professional, and highly motivated, caring for their patients with great skill and compassion. I'm proud of them all, and I thank them all for what they've done for our institution. Doctors, good luck moving forward to a successful career in internal medicine, and know that you will be missed. The graduates are Dr. Asad Ahmed. Asad will be doing outpatient primary care for Prime Care Medical in Edison, New Jersey. Dr. Brescia Picadia. Brescia will be the chief resident and clinical faculty at Cooper Medical Center in Camden, New Jersey. Dr. James Brandt. Jim will be doing hospitalist medicine at Virtual Hospital in New Jersey. One of our chief residents, Dr. Rachel Probst. Rachel will be doing a nephrology fellowship at Temple University Hospital here in Philadelphia. Dr. Alexandra Cruz. Alex will be doing hospitalist medicine at South Miami Baptist Hospital in Miami, Florida. Our other chief resident, Dr. Solomon Kamal. Solomon will be doing hospitalist medicine at Wellspan Health in York, Pennsylvania. Dr. Urmia Rashid. Urmia will be doing a nephrology fellowship at Thomas Jefferson University here in Philadelphia. Dr. Ajit Singh. Ajit will be doing hospitalist medicine at Jefferson Abington Hospital in Abington, PA. Dr. Sam Finkelstein. Sam will be doing hospitalist medicine in Atlantic City at Atlantic Care. Dr. Nathan Somerset. Nate will be doing hospitalist medicine at St. Mary's Hospital in Grand Junction, Colorado. Dr. Jason Wensick. Jason will be doing nocturnist medicine at Paoli Hospital of Mainline Health in Paoli, PA. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
I'd now like to call up the internal medicine preliminary year residents. I don't know if they want to line up or not. I'll just call their names. The first one is Robert Frisky. Next, we have Drew Graydon. Kurt Nepley. And finally, Lisa Mercando. Congratulations to our internal medicine preliminary year residents.
Thanks. Maybe they didn't get the memo they're all on call tonight or something. I don't know. That would be bad. All right. Thank you, guys. I'd like to call up Dr. Mazuka, the program director for ophthalmology, and we'll have our ophthalmology graduates come on down over here. Is Raul here tonight? Where is he? There he is. Oh, there's Raul. Now I see you.
I like the jacket. Yeah, it's good. It's my honor and privilege to be standing here in front of you today. Not only as a PCOM graduate, but as a graduate of this program in ophthalmology. I really want to give a special thanks to PCOM, the GME staff, and the faculty, especially Ken Heist. Without you guys, this program would not be here. I would not be here, actually. So I actually met Dr. Hernandez about a year ago in Puerto Rico. I was at a meeting, the AOCOO-HNS, say that 5 times fast. But Dr. Hernandez was very gracious. He took us around the island. I must say he's from Puerto Rico. And the next day he actually brought us to his house and gave us fresh paella. It was great. I barely knew him, and he was very, very kind. Fast forward this year, now I'm program director. I got to see him work in a professional setting. I got to say, he really took to oculoplastics, and he was great at it. He will now be doing a fellowship at the Santa Clinic in Kaiser Permanente in San Diego. I couldn't be more proud of him. Thank you.
All right. Next up is Orthopedics. Dr. McPhillamy and Dr. Rosenblatt, their program director and associate program director. And all the ortho residents, come on down to the front here. Just put your hands like this. L is left, R is right. So coming out of your right. You got to help these guys out a little. Yeah, right here is good. That's good.
Just a quick, before starting, I also would like to thank and extend our heartfelt thank you to the GME department, Melanie, Angie, Dave Kuo. I'd also like to thank for their support Dr. Feldstein, our president, Ken Veit, our dean, and I'd like to welcome our new, our new dean, and Ken Veit, our provost. So thank you. It really means a lot. We've got 6 residents who are graduating. 5 of them are doing fellowships. 1 has decided not to do a fellowship and is returning home to Appleton, Wisconsin. Anthony Viola is doing a spine fellowship at the University of Connecticut. Come on up, Anthony. Joe DeLonzo is doing a fellowship in adult reconstruction at Florida Orthopedic Institute. Zach Wells, also doing a fellowship in adult reconstruction at the Florida Orthopedic Institute. Next, Juliana Heimer, doing a sports fellowship at Andrews Research Institute in Florida. Joe Wazen is also doing sports at Orlando Health in Florida. And last but not least, Bobby Brooks is going home to practice general orthopedic surgery in his hometown of Appleton, Wisconsin. Joe, did you want to say something? Sure.
So, for you guys, success at school is not just success in school. John Adams wrote to his academically brilliant son, John Quincy Adams, "The end of all study is to make you a good man and useful citizen. This will ever be the sum total of advice of your affectionate father. You are now at the end of your studies, but not at the end of your education. I know we've busted your chops over the years for numbers and metrics, and we are incredibly proud of you for passing every academic hurdle up to this point. You have now completed a rigorous 5-year program. Not only do we believe you're excellent surgeons, but more importantly, good men and women. Congratulations, guys."
All right. Dr. Noto Bell, could you come up to the podium? And Jim Healy, come on down to your right here. Picture time. Just hang out, Jim. We're getting pictures taken. Apparently that's more important than the program. Yeah.
Good evening, and thank you for being here. In addition to being the program director for this program, I'm also the director of osteopathic education for the rest of our Philadelphia-based programs. And I think in both of those roles, I've had the opportunity and certainly the pleasure to work with each of the graduates here tonight in this room, at least at some point along the way. So I would just like to say a sincere best wishes to you in your future endeavors, and congratulations on your accomplishments thus far. I would definitely like to acknowledge my program coordinator, Mary Wilson, for all her assistance and support, especially when I sometimes have my attention directed to some of the other programs, as happens on occasion. And I want to acknowledge our faculty who are in the room. We couldn't do this without you guys and delivering the amazing just educational experience that you provide in ONMM. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about my graduate, Dr. James Healy. After graduating from PCOM in 2018, he did a physiatry residency at NYU, and then he returned to us for his ONMM specialty training. It's an important goal of our program to train leaders and educators in osteopathic principles and practice who can teach at the both undergraduate and graduate medical educational levels. This is important because colleges of osteopathic medicine continue to be developed all across the country, and accreditation and osteopathic recognition continues to expand across the country as well. So I am very pleased and proud to say that upon graduation, Dr. Healy will be going just across the bridge and continuing to practice in neuromusculoskeletal medicine and teach osteopathic principles and practice at both the medical school and residency levels. He's going to be an attending at the Rowan Virtua School of Osteopathic Medicine, and he will be in their Neuromusculoskeletal Institute. Dr. Healy.
All right. Thank you. I'd like to call up Dr. McGrath, the program director for Otolaryngology, head and neck surgery. And can I have the Otolaryngology residents come on down?
Gentlemen, come on up. Come on. So I'm John McGrath. I'm the program director for the Department of Otolaryngology, Head, Neck Surgery, and Facial Plastic Surgery. And this year we have 3 graduates. First, I'd like to thank you for your hard work and dedication this past year serving as chief residents. They provided guidance and stability to the program. They were mentors to our younger residents and students. They've ensured that we will continue to attract only the highest quality students to be future residents. I'm very proud of you. Our program is 5 years, and over the last 5 years, I've watched them grow into gifted and skilled surgeons. They have truly exceeded all expectations as young physicians. I've watched them mature to become leaders, teachers, and mentors to our younger residents and our students. I'm truly proud of them. I'm confident that they will flourish in private practice and represent our institution and our program favorably. Our first graduate will be pursuing private practice in North Carolina, coincidentally joining a previous graduate of our program, Dr. Matthew Brennan. Our next resident will be pursuing private practice in Atlanta, Georgia, again with a previous graduate of our program, Dr. James Ding. And our final graduate will be continuing his education in a fellowship in facial plastic surgery in Nashville, Tennessee, Dr. Jordan Licata. Jordan is also our best dressed resident every year. I just want everyone to know that. Thank you.
All right. Next up, I call Dr. Benjamin Lamb, the program director for plastic surgery. And can I have Brian Temple come on down? There he is.
Okay, so hello everyone and welcome. I want to start off by offering my personal congratulations to all the graduating seniors that are here tonight, and to all of you, a job well done. So anyways, it's never gets old, at least for me, that I usually start off by every year by saying, you know, we've saved the best for last, but somehow this year you kind of reshuffle this program and we're not going dead last, so that's a treat. But anyways, as mentioned, my name is Ben Lamb. I'm the program director for the Plastic Surgery Fellowship here at PCOM, and this year we have but one very distinguished graduate who is Dr. Brian Temple. Now, Brian, along with all his fellow residents who are in-house tonight, really, in my opinion, have done a fantastically superb job over the past 3 years for me, for us, during a very difficult time with COVID and all the shenanigans that went on with it. So, you know, ordinarily, tonight would have been the culmination of a long and distinguished graduate medical educational career for Brian. And if I do the math right, I believe it has been 12 years between medical school, having finished general surgery, and now plastic surgery. But this is apparently not yet good enough for Brian because I'm very happy, excited, and proud to announce that Brian has been accepted and he will be doing one additional training year in microsurgery at the esteemed Yale University next year. So to you, Brian, I know this is not exactly your finish line just yet, but at least for tonight, I'd like to propose that we celebrate what you have accomplished, which in my opinion is a hell of a lot. So with that, I offer you all of my best wishes, all the congrats in the world, because you know what, buddy? You did it. You're a plastic surgeon. Let life come to you. And so with that, I present to you Dr. Brian Temple.
Okay, I'd like to call up Dr. Lindsay Prey and Dr. Bill Meese, the Program Director and Associate Program Director for Surgery. And I'll have the surgery graduates come on down here to the right side of the stage.
All right, so I'm Lindsay Prey. I'm the Program Director. This is my first year as the PD for surgery. And it's a bit of a special year for me, not only being my first year as a program director, but as a graduate of this program. Tonight we're graduating 2 residents who were my junior residents when I was a chief resident, so that's special. And these guys were also the first class when I became an attending surgeon that I worked with, so kind of bittersweet to see you guys go. But echoing kind of comments from everyone throughout the night, PCOM and PCOM surgery truly is a family. I recall calling, Dr. Meese when I had questions, or other people, who trained us, and just know that the 40-plus attending surgeons that you guys trained with over the past 5 years, 7 years for Jenna, are just a phone call away if you ever have a question. Okay? All right, so tonight our first graduate is Dr. Jeffrey Barron, who will be pursuing a fellowship in surgical critical care at Cooper University Hospital.
Thanks, boss. Thank you. Let's try not to trip.
Yeah, I know that. Same sentiment. Our next graduate is Dr. Hamza Badi, who will be pursuing a microsurgery fellowship at Mercy Medical Center in Baltimore, Maryland. Our next graduate is Dr. Jenna Mancinelli, who will be pursuing a breast oncology fellowship at Cooper University Hospital. Next, we have Dr. Joshua Palmbeck, who will be joining private practice at Chestnut Hill Hospital. Our next graduate, Dr. Odessa Polito, will be pursuing a surgical critical care fellowship with Jeffrey at Cooper University Hospital next year. And last but not least, Dr. Michael Winter will be joining surgical practice at Virtual Health in New Jersey. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Eric Pullen, Program Director for the Transitional year. Come on up, and all of our TY residents, come on down to the right side of the stage.
All right, so they leave the introvert for last because they know I'm going to keep it nice and short and sweet. So for those of you that might not know, Transitional Year program is kind of a one-year program. I kind of use it as a stepping stone program to help young doctors kind of provide mentorship and get them to that next career path. It's a really rewarding position I'm in, especially like nights tonight. I see at least 3 former graduates of this program that have graduated in other programs tonight. So just trying to keep the dream alive and get everybody to that next step. So without further ado, First, I'd like to call up Dr. Cherry Ekpendu. Cherry is going to be joining internal medicine at Advent Health in Florida. So Cherry's not here today. Next, Dr. Gregory Gandarelis. He will be staying on board with us at PCOM Internal Medicine. So. Next up, Dr. Celia Joseph Pauline. Celia is going to be spending a year doing research and getting on to that next aspiration from there. Next, Dr. Sivan Long. Sivan's going to be joining us at PCOM Internal Medicine as well. Next, Dr. Kirsten Luber. Kirsten will be joining a preventive medicine residency at Incan School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York. So. All right. Next, Dr. Savani Natama. Savani is going to be joining the psychiatry program at Albert Einstein here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Next, Dr. Alyssa Schur. Alyssa's going to be taking a research year as well, and congratulations. Next, Dr. Charles Smith. Charles will be joining the preventative medicine program at the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene in New York. So. Appreciate it. And last but not least, Dr. Jacob Valvis. Jacob will be joining the Family Medicine at BB Health in Delaware program. Oh, I always have to say thank you to Christine Wilkinson for everything she does. Otherwise, I'd be all over the place. So.
All right. Thank you, everybody. How about another round of applause for the graduates? All right. Now we're on to the awards. Dr. Prey, I know you love speaking publicly, so come on back up to present the H. Jeffrey Turigian D.O. Memorial Award.
Awesome. All right, so I'm honored tonight to present the H. Jeffrey Turigian D.O. Memorial Scholarship Award to the graduating chief resident who has exemplified leadership and dedication to patient care. Congratulations, Dr. Palmbeck.
I'll have Dr. McPhilmy, you want to come up to present the Henrietta and Jack Avart Memorial Award.
It's right there, too. This award is presented to the orthopedic resident who has exhibited exceptional competency in orthopedic surgery during their training program. And he, as mentioned before, he's going into private practice. Bobby Brooks, come on up.
Okay. Dr. Larry Belkoff, here he comes. Dr. Belkoff's going to present the City Avenue Physicians Awards.
Hi, Larry Belkoff. I am currently the program director over the Mainline Health Urology Residency Program. And I just want to let you know that we graduated a couple of our guys last weekend, but we are a fairly new program, and our first 6 graduates, 3 are PCOM graduates, so they don't fall far from up City Avenue. So I'm very proud to present the City Avenue Awards. It is presented to the interns and residents of the year as voted on by their peers and teaching faculty. This award is subsidized by the previous staff at City Avenue Hospital that was on the grassy knoll by PCOM and housed our flagship graduate programs until it didn't. So it's in memory, but it's really for basically for those that are true leaders, and hopefully, as Dr. Biddy said, you will always remember and come on back and be mentors and leaders for PCOM and our profession. So first, interns of the year, and you can all come up, Samuel Korbman, David Glass, Catherine Hoffman, Elisa Mercando, Thomas Muzanigaro, Sarah Tepe, and Kevin Vanderveer. The Resident of the Year, and please come on up, Alexandra Cruz. Joe Delonzo. James Healy. Jenna Menacinelli. Josh Pombach. Urmaya Rashid, and Anthony Viola. Congratulations. And I too wanted to thank the GME office for doing this, Melanie, for sure. Thank you.
Okay. So next up is the Clinical Teacher of the Year Award. These are faculty members who were voted on by the residents, and we have 8 winners this year. The first winner is Dr. Katie Cahill. Is she here in the audience? All right. So Dr. Cahill, she's a member of our surgery faculty and a former program director for our program, actually, right before Dr. Perea. So thank you, Dr. Cahill. Christopher Fundakowski, member of our Otolaryngology faculty. Is Dr. Fundakowski here? All right. No, thank you to him, and congratulations. I've never seen this name on the list. Ken Holine, who is a member of our internal medicine and transitional year faculty. Come on down. All right, and Dr. Lanuti, member of our internal medicine and transitional year faculty. Yes, good, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, Dr. Chitra Mohan. He's a member of our surgery faculty. Is Dr. Mohan here? All right, congratulations to him. Lauren Notabell, come on down. As you know, Dr. Notabell is the program director of our ONMM program and also the director of osteopathic education. All right, that's right. Mitesh Shah. Is Dr. Shah here? He's another multi-time winner. He's part of our orthopedic faculty. And then Priya Shah. Is Priya here? Priya. So Priya graduated from our internal medicine residency last year. Now she's an attending physician at Chestnut Hill, and in her first year she won one of the teaching awards. So great job to everyone, and thank you. Congratulations. And now on to our Dean's Appreciation Awards. The award states, in appreciation for unselfish concern and dedication on behalf of the training program. So these are voted on by the program directors and the GME staff. I think he must have stuffed the ballot boxes because Dr. Lanuti won another award. So come on back down, Pat. Some of the descriptions when people voted was, he's a great teacher, a problem solver, and an advocate for the internal medicine residents. So congratulations, Dr. Lanuti. Because you did a good job. You deserve it. All right. Is Dr. Michael Levin here? Do we invite these people, or what happened? All right, so Dr. Levin was my student actually very many years ago, and I think he was smarter than me as a student. He's a member of he's a nephrologist in our transitional year and internal medicine residency program. He was described as a great teacher who truly cares about the residents. So Dr. Levin, thank you and congratulations. Danielle Lucchese, is she here tonight? All right, Dr. Lucchese is a member of our surgery faculty. I taught her, too, as a student. She was described as extremely dedicated to the education of the residents and a resident advocate. So, Dr. Lucchese, congratulations. I know she is here. Meghna Patel. Dr. Patel, come on down. Dr. Patel is a member of our ONMM faculty. She was described as providing strong didactic and clinical education to the ONMM residents. So, congratulations. Congratulations. This podium is definitely going to fall by the end of the night. Is Dr. Rosenblatt here? Come on up, Joe. Dr. Rosenblatt has been described as many things, but in this one, he was described as being critical to helping the program achieve ACGME accreditation. So, okay, and our last winner is Jack McPhillamy, DO. He's the program, yep. Dr. McPhillamy is the program director for our orthopedics program. He's been a phenomenal program director, teacher, and role model for our residents and students for over 40 years. He's led our program through the ACGME accreditation process, and he has the scars to prove it. Unfortunately for us, he's retiring this year, and I want to publicly thank Jack for everything he's done for our residents, for PCOM, and for our profession. We wish you the best of luck in your well-deserved retirement, Jack. Thank you for
everything. One quick thing. I started at PCOM 50 years ago. and I look around as a student, not as an attending, and I could not be prouder of the people that I see here tonight and the people that are leading us into the future. And I mentioned it before, Jay and Joe Rosenblatt is following me, Ken Veit, and who am I missing? Pete Biddy. Just great people. And just in passing, Dave introduced me. He said, John McPhillamy, DO. My retort to that is, of course I'm a DO. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Some closing remarks. We're almost done. To the first-year residents, congratulations on a job well done. You survived the grueling first year of training. You worked well as a team. You were enthusiastic and diligent in completing your tasks. You truly became physicians this year. May you continue to grow as you pursue your residency training or other avenues. To the graduating residents and fellows, you've honed your craft over the past few years and have grown as physicians and as individuals. I wish you the best of luck in your continued training in fellowships or in clinical practice. And to the family and friends and loved ones of our residents and fellows, thank all of you for supporting them through through the tough times, especially through these years of COVID over the past 3 years. And congratulations to you as well. So a couple of housekeeping notes real quick. If you didn't get a parking pass and you parked in the PCOM garage, we have them up front for you to come up and get. Those of you who have plaques, we do have boxes down here, so you can put them in there so when you travel you don't ding them up. And this concludes our ceremony. We have cocktails and hors d'oeuvres next door, so please join us and let's have one more round of applause for our graduates.